Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your host via your echo. My name is Hayley Alice. This is Allyson June Smith.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. It is Thursday, March the 31st, last day of March, Allyson.
Where did it go? March started and now it's gone. Day 1 and then 30 days later, we're at the end. I swear, every month gets fast. I say about every month, but this month is just like gone.
We are into Aries season. Happy birthday to Ewan McGregor. Is 51 today.
Is he 51? Ewan McGregor.
Alison's always shocked no matter what I say. I could go, Mickey Mouse is 22. You'll be like, is he?
Listen to this next one. That's not Christopher Walken.
79.
Come on.
I thought he was older. Anyway.
I did too. He looked 79 when he was 32.
And Rhea Perlman is 74 today. Happy birthday to you all. Hope you have a lovely day. If you are listening / watching and you have a birthday, you'd like us to give you a little shout out, then let us know. There are many ways to get in touch. If you are watching on an Echo show, hello. The command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, within reason, or a breakfast show. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type in what you'd like to tell us there. Or if you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. You've got a new pen, Allyson. You just wanted to show it off. Ballpoint. What does it say? Oh, it's got flames. Do you remember those? Did you have those pens in Canada? Like you could click and they'd be wearing clothes and then you'd click it and they'd go nudie.
See, I didn't have clicker ones, but you'd turn it upside down and the clothes would come off of them.
Good morning. Hey, producer Will is with us until 8 a.m. He's got a story. Hi, Will.
Well, have I got a story?
Sit right back, kids, and you'll hear a tale. Here we go.
You know when you're at the gym and you think that everybody's staring
Actually,
at you?
no, I don't.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, sometimes you're at the gym and you think that everybody's looking at you. Okay. A way to make sure that everybody is looking at you is to fall over on the treadmill.
Oh, baby, I was just going to say fall off one of the machines. Oh.
Deck it on the treadmill.
And how did you manage that? Did you trip on a lace? Did something fall on the treadmill? What happened?
So I was running on the treadmill, which is I think what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's
right.
What
you're supposed to do on them. Yeah. And I looked down and I could see that like one of the big hoops of my lace had come untucked from out of my trainer, sneaker, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop, because I was like, I was doing good. I was running. I was like in the zone. I was doing good. I was proud of myself. I was like, if I stop to tuck my lace back in, I'm never gonna get going again. So I was like, I'll be fine, and kind of forgot about it. And the next thing I know, I'm like looking up at the ceiling.
Oh,
it wasn't that bad, but I proper grazed my right knee.
And did the treadmill keep going? So you were like,
no, as soon as I hit it, as soon as my knee hit it, it cut out, so it stopped. So it didn't throw me off the back, because I was, it was going at like a jogging pace, so it would have yeeted me off the back of it. But like there was a girl next to me, and she said, "Oh, are you okay?" And then there was a pretty boy like a few treadmills down, who I couldn't look at. But I was proud of myself because I didn't, I got back up, tucked my lace back in and carried on.
Back on it. Good for you, Will.
I didn't, just run away with my, I don't know, head in my hands.
And what did we learn from this? Tie your laces properly.
I was going to say, don't go to the gym. I know I have to do the gym. That's the punchline, is that now I have to find a new gym.
Yeah, what you're going to have to do now is leave Leeds. You're going to have to leave the area. But it was nice while it lasted, wasn't it?
It was good. So now I'm moving to Spain.
And also, Allyson, after he did the gym yesterday, burnt off a lot of calories. What did you have for your tea?
So the thing is, right, is that...
What's the thing, Will?
Let me tell you about the thing, Hayley.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Is that, as it happened, I was, fine. But then as soon as, the minute I left the gym, I got a big mood on. I got really grumpy.
Oh.
I got a big... started sticking my bottom lip out. So I went my gym. So I immediately went downstairs into the supermarket. I bought a garlic bread, 5 triple chocolate cookies, and then I came home and made a giant bowl of pasta. Because I was in a mood and I needed comfort food.
You've earned it. Because humiliation, you can eat what you like.
Burns a lot of calories.
Thanks.
It burns a lot of
Some
calories
people
when
would
you're
say,
embarrassed.
oh, it's not embarrassing, Will. Like, at least you're working out. You know, it could happen to anybody. Not you guys. It was humiliating.
It was
Super
humiliating.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have happened. But, you know, it did, Will. And we're here for you when you need to relocate. Thanks, Producer Will.
I love you, Will.
Producer Will with us until 8 a.m. On this very day, Allyson, in the year 1918, the clocks in the United States were set 1 hour ahead as daylight saving time went into operation for the first time. 1918, do you remember that when the clocks went an hour ahead?
I do. It was my idea. We just hadn't been getting enough sunlight, and I thought, well, let's shift with the world, right? The world's on its axis. Let's turn the clocks ahead, and they did, and thus began what we know now as daylight savings.
There we go. And also, Allyson, and you'll remember this as well, because in the year 1889, the Eiffel Tower opened. Gustav Eiffel, to commemorate the centenarian of the French Revolution, officially inaugurated in Paris on this day in 1889. Do you remember that day when the Eiffel Tower opened?
It was a party. That was a party. I mean, I sort of remember it, but it was fun. I remember that. Goosty, as we used to call him. He knows how to throw a bash, I'll tell you. Goosty. I'll never forget that party. Thanks, pal. Yeah.
Any questions you have about any historical moment, let them in.
I was partying.
We should do that.
I was partying.
Allison's
historical moment.
Allison's historical moments. If you have a question about any moment in history, Allyson can answer it. For example, if you have a question about what were those called? Mammoths, woolly mammoths. You remember them?
Yeah. That's why we made fire. It kept them away. They didn't like the fire. So
any question. It's going to be a new segment of the show to replace Doug's Riddle if he doesn't join us today. We're going to be doing Allison's walk down memory lane.
Moments in history with Allison. Yes. Wait, are we going to talk about our national days? What about the national days?
Yes, we are, Allison. We are talking about our national
I thought you were
days.
trying to skip the second one because it's food oriented. And I was like, no, don't you dare try to get away from it. Go ahead, Hayley.
No, we've got a food orientated section coming up later in the show, which I'm dreading. World Backup Day today. So if you've got, I presume this means, it doesn't mean backup as in, you know, something in your body. I presume it means backup as in back up your systems. There was an episode of Sex and the City where Carrie lost all of her stuff because she didn't back up. Do you remember that one?
Back up, everyone.
You got to back up your memory, back up your phone, get on the cloud.
Are you good? Do you back up? Are you a backer-upper?
I'm terrible.
I sort of am. I just assume with Apple it's kind of out there somewhere.
All there.
Yeah.
Floating somewhere, isn't it? And also, Allyson, clams on the half shell day. What does that mean? Explain.
Okay, it's an open clam, and then you cook the clam, and then you put it back on the shell. Or it's a cooked clam on a shell, so it's an open shell clam.
I like the way you said the same thing in about 5 different variations.
Yeah, so it's like an
open clam shell, shell's open on the clam.
Cooked on it. Oh my God, I am my mother. That is what Vicky does. Vicky says the same thing 4 different times. You're like, got it the first time, but I appreciate the variety of different options you've given that answer in. It's delicious. Clams on a half shell. If you've never had them, sometimes they put some Parmesan cheese in there, a little bit of like cream. Oh, don't get me started on clams in a half shell.
I'm not. We're not. We're moving on. So there we go.
Hayley's allergic, so she's itching as I talk about it.
My bottom lip is swelling as we speak. We've got shows here all day, Allyson. Yes, we have. Did you know
what?
Yes, all day. Well, 12 hours worth anyway. So after ourselves today is the wonderful Liv Harrison here, 8 till 9. Producer Will is back talking about his running faux pas with Kate Cocker, 9 till 10. At 10 till 12, it's a Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours of content here on Backchannel. If you are enjoying Backchannel, go to backchannel.tv, leave us a little review, click the leave a review button. Loads of reviews coming in so far. William said, I love watching in the mornings, chatting with the hosts at a great morning dimension. Some good creative stuff. Yeah.
Thanks, William. I'm assuming that's us.
No, he says Live and all the other shows.
Anyone
And
but.
he didn't. And Tim said the morning shows, and that must be us, I've been able to view and listen to, have been fun to listen and interact with. So if you have a review you'd like to leave us, go to backchannel.tv, click the leave a review button. We would be very grateful for your participation. What day is it today? Thursday. Do you have plans tonight, Allyson?
Yeah, I got a gig. Nothing beats last night's gig, though, if I can just take a minute. Last night was in a cheese and wine bar. I did a gig in a cheese and wine bar. And I showed up, and it was so funny because the lady's like, "Oh, can I get you a drink? Would you like a glass of wine?" I was like, "No." And there were like pots of cheese about, but I could see they had been out for a little while. But I did look at her and I was like, could I get a fresh pot of cheese? And she was like, "Yeah, no problem." Brought me like 2 little like ramekins stuffed full of cheese. But I was just about to go on. So I crammed as much cheese as I could into me before because I didn't have time. I was, so I literally got to the microphone still chewing cheese. That was the greatest.
What an absolute professional. You often see Mariah Carey get into the microphone still chewing cheese, don't you? So, you're up there with the best, Allyson.
I'm a real person. That's why people are into this. That's why people are into this, Hayley.
What people? I'm just looking at the live feed.
Well, April's here. Good morning, April. She likes to hear about cheese, and
she's literally left the stream when you said I had a mouthful of cheese. Gone.
Out.
Do you know you are? You're like the human Wallace and Gromit. More cheese, Allyson.
Oh, it was
so
good.
Was that like a special gig? Was that like a corporate? Was it like a normal comedy night? I'm gonna have to cough.
It was just a normal comedy night. It was the first night it had gone on, and actually, how lovely! There were 2 ladies who showed up specifically to watch me, and I was like, I know I'll never get tired of that. I'm like, you're so sweet, and they listened to the podcast that I do, and they just showed up, and it was funny because the booker was like, "Oh, that's so great! I'm glad you came. Did you know she'd be here?" And they just looked at him like, "We came for her," and I was like,
"Thank you,
number 2."
It
was very fun.
Well, there you go. If you've got any cheese, send it on to Allyson. She would appreciate it in the post. Hey, Allyson. Hey, Allyson.
Oi, hey, oi,
hey. Shall I tell you what's coming up the next 2 hours of the show, Allyson?
Hayley, April and I would love to know what is going to happen in the next 2 hours.
Well, I'm glad you are wanting to know, Allyson, because coming up in the next 2 hours of the show, we are going to be attempting to solve your problems in our Agony Aunties section of the show. If you have a problem you'd like us to discuss, get involved now. We are also going to be playing the 1-star movie review game where we take a movie that has been panned online, but what is it? We'd love you to guess. And as always, we end the show on a game of competitive true or false. It's all coming up right here in the next 2 hours. Stick around.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up in the next 2 hours. If you would like to get involved, say hello. Listen, I cannot stress this enough. If you don't talk to us, if you don't get involved with the show quite literally is 2 tired women talking to each other for 2 hours.
2 tired women talking for 2 hours.
So get involved. Say hello this morning. The command to give your device, if you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give to your device, if you can see us both, is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Within reason. We're a breakfast show. Name of your device, the word say, whatever you'd like to tell us. Hello to the lethal asp who's just joined. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv, and you can type in what you'd like to tell us there. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning. But now, Allyson, it's time for our Agony Aunties section.
Oh, I love it. I almost talked over the sting. Everyone. I forgot about the sting.
What do you mean almost? You did talk over the sting.
I did talk over the sting, everyone. I should be dancing, and I'm yapping.
Should we do it again? Do you want to introduce it?
Yeah. So next, we're going to be moving on to our Agony Auntie section.
Slick! Yes, this is our Agony Aunties section. Myself and Allyson are your glamorous aunties. If you have a problem you'd like us to talk about, not necessarily solve, here's a disclaimer. We are not trained therapists.
No.
We're not even trained to do this job. Don't tell Backchannel. But if you have a problem you'd like two comedians from the UK to give their
Too
opinion on,
opinionated. You were about to say too
two
opinionated.
comedians to give their opinion with their opinionations, get
We're your
involved.
girls. We're your
You people
girls.
who can't speak this Thursday morning, let us know. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your problem, or go to backchannel.tv. Get involved. Also, if you have any advice for the people whose problems you're listening to, maybe you'll listen to a problem and you're like, do you know what? I could offer some advice on this. This has happened to me. Get involved as well. Let us
Please.
know what you think. Loads of ways to get involved, like I say. Also, if you have a more in-depth problem, you can email us hello@backchannel.tv. That's hello@backchannel.tv. Just make sure you pop Hayley and Allyson in the subject box. Because why, Allyson?
Because then Jem and Renee won't get your problems about your toe bunions or your divorce or it comes directly to us then, as opposed to any of the other chat. They might offer good advice too, but we want to be giving you some advice, some opinions, some help, some suggestions. I always like this section too because it's a nice way to start off the morning. We are going to have lots more games coming up, but this is a nice way to just kind of ease into things, right? Let's talk about some life issues. I like it. It's a slow ease. I've also gotten to the point where I map out the show by what drinks I'm having. So I'm halfway through coffee number 1, which is agony ant time. I'm awake. I'm ready. And then we'll move on to the 1-star movie review, which is very exciting. Then I don't drink anything for that. And then we go into 2 teas. So let's move on.
Oh, breaking news there. Allyson giving you a full drink schedule there.
I'm hot too. I'm hot again today.
Some people say we lack content, but not us. If you are wanting to watch a show of a morning and find out exactly what the presenters are drinking, where you girls? Where you girls?
Where the girls?
Here you go. Problem
Look at this.
number
I look like
1.
I'm in a music video.
Yeah, because you haven't seen Celine Dion wafting herself with a notepad. Do it from below and I'll do the music.
Okay, hang on.
I can't do the music. It's making me laugh too much. Hey, producer Will, play the sting and she can dance to that. Go on, Ollie.
That made us laugh. Good morning. Okay.
Thank you for
I'm done
joining us.
being silly. All right.
We're being a bit silly this morning. Brenda from North Dakota.
Morning, Brenda. Morning.
Morning, Brenda. If you're still with us, Brenda, thank you. My boss is the king of this meeting could have been in an email. Like he'll pull us all in to tell us there are donuts in the break room. Is there any way we can get him to quit this behavior?
Could you suggest that? Maybe if it is a last minute call, right? If it's a last minute, he's like, can I get everyone in? Maybe you could just say to him, sometimes if we're in the midst of something, would it be okay if we just emailed back? Can't quite make it to this one. Or could you ask, could we maybe color code or urgent prioritize the meetings? Like this is a red meeting. That means we got to go. Yellow meeting means come if you can. Blue is like, it's just going to be a fun one. That way you could say it's just sometimes people, then they can target what task is the most important at that time. And I don't think your boss or manager would mind that too much. How about that? Color coding system. Red, yellow, green.
That's a good idea. A good idea there. I mean, I hate this. Can we have a word? And it's about nothing important.
Yeah.
Hey, can we have a word? Can we got a minute?
I don't know. Do you want me to finish the work that I'm doing for your company and for your livelihood? I don't know. Do I have a minute? I don't know. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I don't.
When Allyson is tired, that's how you know. And also, when you're tired, Allyson, you don't even say hello. You go straight into an issue. So this morning in the morning meeting, you're like, hi, Allyson. Here's the thing, right? Okay. So
you know what I think.
It's like, morning. Good morning. Thank you for
It's going to be
us.
like my colleague, when she, dear Hayley and Allyson, my colleague in the morning, when she doesn't get enough sleep.
She's not good without sleep or coffee. But also, Brenda from North Dakota, I think that there are donuts in the break room is important.
That would be priority, in my
That would
opinion.
be
I'd be
priority.
like,
That'd be a red email. I'd be like,
oh my
yes.
God, are you kidding? Is there cheese there too? I'm attending every meeting. Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you for getting involved this morning. If you have a problem you'd like us to discuss, then get involved with the show. I need a new cushion, Allyson, because it was funny for like one show, but now when I'm sat like that, it looks like I'm stuck in a tree.
It does look a little bit like trick or treat. Hey, so we just got this email. I just want to bring this up because look, we really always interact with a lot of our listeners. It seems like there's some interesting, fun things happening today. So if by chance we don't notice a comment or we don't give you as much attention as we normally do, we apologize. It's working fine. It's just the dashboard. Some of your names aren't showing up. So if Doug, if you're out there, or Tim, or some people, if by chance we don't notice all your comments, I don't want you to think that we are neglecting you. We are here. It just seems to be not appearing all the time. So I just wanted to flag that right away.
Yeah, if you're having issues with the dashboard, it may be also worthwhile jumping onto YouTube if you can.
Oh, that's a great
because we'll
idea.
get the comments through there. So if
Yeah.
if you're struggling, we're not getting your comments through in the normal way. If you jump onto YouTube, we probably get the comments through if you type them in the box there.
Yeah.
And there you go. That was one of our problems. But now
That
back
was
to
one
yours.
of our problems. We've talked about it now. We've talked about it. Okay, great. And I say we do a little heads up throughout the show too, so people are joining. They just know. I don't want Doug or anyone out there, because I'm assuming Doug is like, why aren't they talking to me? And Doug, I'm talking to you. We are talking to you. It's just, we're not getting them through. Anyway, all right. Next problem, Hayley. I'm sorry. I'm in a goofy mood today.
No, do your 80s music video again.
Give me the music.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We both need to go to sleep early tonight, Allyson.
We need to get some sleep.
We need to get some sleep. Hello to Zane from Missouri. Who said,
Zane!
Dear Hayley and Allyson. Like that. Dear Hayley and Allyson, simply, here we go. Should I stay at a job I don't like if it could lead to a big payoff in a few years?
Okay.
Oh,
If it could, so it might not, but it's only a few years. Okay, my immediate thoughts are, what age are you? Like, are you young? If you're young, why not? Right? Give it a couple more years. Or, I mean, look, what's more important, money or genuine happiness as you're existing? I'm not here to judge either way. Look, maybe some people are like, 2 years, I'm going to get a huge payout. Awesome. Great. If that light at the tunnel is enough to keep you going, that you don't hate your day-to-day life for that 2 years, awesome. No problem. If it is a real if, and you are hating where you're at, and you're like, I don't even know in 3 years or 2 years if this is going to pay off, then I think you need to start at least thinking about what might be the next step. Okay. So maybe you don't need to make a move right now, but now might be the time to start thinking about transition and where would you go and what would you do? And perhaps just beginning to really explore those options will inspire you at that point to go, you know what? I'm done with this. Or I can hold on. I just think sometimes when we're contemplating what to do, we stay in that frame of mind of, I don't know what the next step is. I don't know what to do. So I'm saying be proactive and maybe start to look at what is out there. What would make you happy? This is the time to analyze about moving forward. What would you need to be happy in a job? So I don't know if you need to make an exact choice right now, but I think you need to be getting some more information so you can make a good decision on your whole picture. Because if you're going to hate your life for 3 years and then you get no payout, ooh, your job is your life, everyone. We spend more time at our job than anything else. And so that's why if we're not enjoying our job, we're not enjoying our life. So it's a 50-50. It's a way out. If you're young, you think you can go a couple more years and get a huge payout, awesome. If it's really beginning to drag you down, if it is affecting your mental health, then you need to take a step back and really think about that, because what's that going to do to you? 3 years, you're so depressed and tired of what you're doing. You're not going to be inspired to go find a new job at that point as well. So I think right now, this is your transition period. You need to weigh out your options. You need to do some investigating and start to form in your head a vision of what it is you do want moving forward. That is the best advice I think I can give right now.
Thank you, Alison. Hello to Sarah and Alec who've joined the stream. We are the Hayley and Alison Show. We are currently answering your problems in our Agony Aunties section of the show. If you have a problem that you'd like the opinions of two stand-up comedians based in the UK, then go ahead and send them in. Just a disclaimer, we are not trained therapists. We are
No.
not even trained to do this job, but don't tell Backchannel. So,
Please
next
don't.
problem is from Tom in New Mexico. And Tom said, I'm going to be in the same town as my crush in a while. We've not spoken in a while because I moved away from work, but we used to be quite close. How do I casually let them know that I'm going to be in town?
Okay, social media posts. Number one, social media posts, right? Everyone's on social. So you social media post, message maybe common friends. Do you have mutual friends? Can you let those mutual friends know that you're coming to town? I mean, look, do you even want to beat around the bush casually? Do you just want to go, hey, I'm coming to town. Love to see you if you have the time. I mean, life's too short. I'm kind of one of these people that's like, you know what? Obviously, you're already thinking about your crush. You wouldn't mind bumping into them. You want them to know you're in town. I think that means you want them to know you're in town. So if you want to toy around, I would say social media posts, mutual friends, getting the word out that way. Or
Maybe you could pay for someone. Do you know those spinny signs? Do you know those sign holders that are like on the main road? And they
Yes.
spin the sign round. Fascinated
Just
by them. They're
outside your
so
house?
talented, though. They're so talented. Yeah. So you could have one with a big arrow just outside your house, and on the arrow it
Tom's
says
home.
Tom's home. Yeah. So you could do that. Subtle ways, Tom.
Yeah, subtle ways.
Don't you think
You
they're
could-
talented though? Those I'm not going
You
off.
can
sorry
hire
for
an
Tom and
airplane to
stuff.
write it in smoke in the air if we're gonna go with these techniques. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah,
is
real subtle ways.
home.
You could maybe like send them a link to a Google map just with a pinpoint. Pin you in. Tom's home.
Come find some
Real
treasure.
subtle ways, Tom.
Real subtle ways. I think social media is your best thing. And again, mutual friends. Or dare I say it, like I said, just get out there and be brave and just be like, hey, love to see you again. Shall we meet for a coffee? Everyone knows what that is code for. And then you will know right away whether or not. Don't we meet for coffee? If you like
I just
someone
thought
and you know.
coffee was like a business meeting.
No, coffee to me is like the mutual, because you can go, should we go for a
Well,
coffee
I've
or a
invited
drink?
you out on loads of dates then, according to you.
I know.
Alison, do you think I'm hitting on you all the time? I'm like, no, I just genuinely want an espresso.
That's why I don't go. I'm playing hard to get, Hayley. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose this interest I've gotten you. I've got you hook, line, and sinker. Just keep saying no. No. Yeah, I just think if you like this person, life's too short. Life's too short. Get out there. And then if it doesn't work out, find a new crush. Come on. Let them know. Live a life. Take some chances. You got one crack at it. You got big
There you
dreams.
go.
You want fame.
Oh, you turned this into an Oscar speech. Thanks, Ali.
You're welcome.
Final problem of the day. Thank you for joining us. Hi, April. Lovely to have you back with us on the
April.
stream. We're currently attempting to discuss your problems this morning. And Lynn from Pennsylvania has been in touch. And Lynn says, excuse me, I took 2 breaths of air far too quick then. Lynn says,
Breathing is tricky. Take it easy, Hayley. Take it easy.
my co-host can't say a sentence. Lynn,
It's me breathing.
I'm sorry if you're listening on an audio only echo because that does not sound good. Lynn says, my son keeps making all the wrong choices. He's making friends with all the wrong people at university, and even his hobbies and career prospects won't lead him anywhere. How do I make him realize this and come to his senses without seeming like an overbearing mother?
This is hard. This is a hard one because you're his mom. So no matter what you say, he is going to rebel a little bit because, and the problem too is, it's so hard, Lynn, because we have to let them make their own mistakes. We have to let them go through these things and experience all this. Lynn, I think what maybe you could do is start to do some prep work for if things don't work out, maybe some suggestions of things after. But I feel like, okay, maybe what you could do, Lynn, the hobbies and interests that he has, what he's doing in university, maybe you got to get more involved and you got to be like, oh, yeah, you love this. There's jobs. Maybe you've got to figure out ways that what he is interested in, where could they lead to? So you don't think that there's anything that could come out of this. But Lynn, maybe right now we need to take a step back and you need to go like, okay, what could he do from these hobbies? What could he do from these things? Because you know what? If you come at him and you're like, I think he's going to do these things anyway. And he's young. If he's still young. When you're young, you do
And
make wrong choices. Yeah.
exactly. And Lynn, you're saying that is the wrong people at university and it won't lead to a career. I mean, I did a degree that was worthless, Lynn, and look at me now.
I
Has
have
that worried you,
two.
Lynn?
I have 2 university degrees, Lynn. I have an education degree and a theater arts degree. So all I'm saying
And
is,
look at us, Lynn.
look
Look
at
at
this,
us.
Lynn. Look at this. Our parents are so still around and watching what we. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Lynn has left the stream.
Lynn no longer wants our advice. Yeah, Lynn, it's tricky. I think what you got to do is you just got to like support the decisions that he is making. In the back of your mind, be thinking of like escape plans, other things that they could go to, and really think about what it is they are doing and what kind of careers or jobs could come out of the things that they are interested in. Maybe you'll think of some things that they haven't thought of yet. So Lynn, also Lynn, don't panic. They say now, the generations that are growing up now, they're not just going to have one job in their life. They're not going to have one career. Many of us have 3 to 4 different careers. So, Lynn, I don't want you to panic about what is happening right now. And maybe he's going to learn so much out of this time that is going to help him to become that civil engineer later on. I don't know, Lynn, but I think you just have to get involved and support what it is they're into now. Maybe help them see and guide them towards some things out of their interests and hobbies. I think that's what you gotta do right now, Lynn. Yeah, because it's hard. Look, we can't control people. All we control is our reaction to the people. So, love and support your
Allison's
son.
favorite phrase.
My
Thank
favorite.
you very much. If you sent us a problem, send us your problems for tomorrow or the next week. We will answer them here on the Hayley and Allyson Show in the usual ways. If you would like to email us, you can email hello@backchannel.tv. Just make sure you pop Hayley and Allyson in the subject box so it comes through to us. Or in the following ways, get involved with the show this morning. If you'd like to say hello and you are listening on an audio-only echo, go to backchannel.tv. Just type in whatever you'd like to tell us there. And while you're there, hit the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of Backchannel. It would mean a lot to us if you did. If you are watching on an Echo show and can see Allison's lovely mane of hair this morning, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. Within reason. Breakfast show.
Yeah.
Keep it appropriate. But now it is time for our first game of the morning. It's a 1-star movie review. The jingle, Allyson.
1-star movie review. 1-star movie review.
Yes, it is the jingle. That is an insult to the ears. It's time for the 1-star movie review game. If you haven't listened to this show before, this is a staple here on the Hayley and Allyson Show. We play this game every single day.
We sure do. We sure do.
Day. Get involved. Make a guess. It's dead easy. Here are the rules of the game. Allyson June Smith is going to read out 4 reviews that 4 real-life human beings have left on the internet. Now, the thing these reviews all have in common is that they are for a film, and the thing also they have in common is that they've all left this film a 1-star review. They've hated the film, they've gone online, they've spilled their venom out onto the pages of IMDb and wrote a 1-star movie review. All we want from you is what the name of the movie is. It is as simple as that. So easy. There is no pressure to get it right because, Allyson,
there is no prize.
No prize. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. But you will get our eternal gratitude if you do make a guess. You really, really will. You'll get our love and affection until 8 a.m. when the show ends. So make a guess. Nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain. 4 reviews, all for one film.
Before we get going into this again, I'm just going to do this throughout the show. Today, there does seem to be some glitches. So if some of our regular listeners are out there and you're commenting on the dashboard and it's not coming through, We also suggest trying YouTube today. There just seems to be there's a little bit of gremlins. There's some gremlins in the system. But we don't want to think that we are neglecting you. So, Doug, if you're out there, we apologize. Like I said, try YouTube. Any of our other listeners, just because you might not be able to get on and we might not be acknowledging you. And I don't want you to think that we are neglecting you, because without you, we are quite literally what, Hayley?
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
Doug has joined the stream.
Doug! I was literally just giving a little talk, Doug. We're having some trouble with the system. We didn't know if you were out there. You're here. That's great. But for anyone else who can't get through, go to YouTube. Give it a try. We do apologize. We are here. 1-star movie review. So I cut you off. We're about to do the 1-star movie review.
Well, I will say as well, hello to Gold Tiger, who's just joined the stream. Doug is a regular listener of the show. And when Doug isn't here, I genuinely feel like I need to get a welfare check done on him.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, where's Doug? Hey,
okay?
Doug says, good morning, Hayley, Whaley, and Allyson. Morning,
Good
Doug.
morning,
Lovely to have you with
Doug.
us. Right, let's crack on. 1-star movie review. 4 reviews left by 4 different real-life people of the internet. They've all left this film a 1-star review. But what is the film? Just because they've left it a 1-star review doesn't mean it's a bad film. It just means that these 4 people of the internet do not like it. Here is an added layer to the game. Allyson is a trained drama teacher. So we're going to use those skills, and she's going to read out these reviews in 4 different ways that you suggest. If you have a suggestion for Allyson to read the review out, let us know. For example, Doug in the past has said, Allyson, read this out like a police person interrogating a suspect. She will do that. Grass Puddle on YouTube said, Allyson, read this out like a Texas man going down a hill on a bike full of potholes. She will do that. So get involved. Make a suggestion how you'd like Allyson to read the first review. Producer Will has sent one.
This is a good one. Producer Will has a suggestion of how he'd like me to read the first one. What's his suggestion, Hayley?
Producer Will said, Allyson, can you read the first review out like your name is Brenda and you're a dragon?
Sure.
Brenda the dragon,
Yeah.
guarding a pile of treasure. Is that
Sounds
specific enough for you?
sounds great. Oh, Doug also said, good morning, Producer Wilbur. Yeah, sounds great. I'm a dragon named Brenda. I'm protecting my treasure and also sharing this 1-star movie review.
Yes, but don't let Alyson's performance distract you from what we are after, which is the name of the film this review is about. Take it away, Ali.
I'm a dragon. My name is Brenda. I haven't had enough sleep. Let me tell you about this movie I saw while I guard my treasure. From miles away, you could already see it coming, how it would end. The mentor who strongly dislikes the 2 newcomers from the beginning and uses every opportunity to make fun of them, and obviously finally turned out to be the one who believed in them. Because he had to start from scratch also once, and also saw that spark in them. The fact that they get stuck with a bunch of nerds, they will teach moral values so they start believing in themselves, and making the victory a reality was also so obvious. I'm Brenda the Dragon.
If you've just joined us and wondering what has happened, hello, Joe Lexis. Love to have you back. We are currently playing the 1-star movie review game. Our lovely Allyson is reading out 4 reviews that 4 different people of the World Wide Web have left online for a movie. The thing these reviews all have in common, they've all left this film a 1-star review. But what is the film? Get in touch, make a guess. Hi, Joe Lexi. Hello, back at you. And Doug said, Allyson, can you read the next review like a tow truck driver?
Yep. I can do that.
Do that?
I absolutely can
next
do
review.
that.
Make a guess at any point. If you know the name of the movie, make a guess. Ali, take it away as a truck driver.
I've been driving truck for a while. I'm a little tired today, but this 4-wheeler, this 18-wheeler ain't gonna drive itself, so I'm driving it. I watched this movie the other night while I was sleeping in my cabin while I parked up my truck. I gotta say, I hated this movie. The storyline was annoying and condescending. Every year, the best and the brightest nerds from all over the world compete to get into the coveted international internship at Google. Only the best nerds make it. Most do not. These two are washed out jocks who peaked early. They are unemployed salesmen who seem to have no future because the world has changed. Now geeks rule the world. It ain't girls, it's geeks who run the world. Sorry, Beyonce. All right, better get back out on the road again.
Thanks, Allyson. But what is the name of the movie? Do you have any suggestions? These are two washed out jocks who peaked early. What could the film be? Make a guess. Joe Alexis said, Allyson, your hair's doing great today. Doing great. It's doing really great.
Thanks, Joe
Well
Alexis. It's a
done.
down hair
Well done.
day. Woo!
Down hair day. Make a guess. What's a film, though? The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. 2 more reviews, Allyson. How would you like Allyson to read the next review out? Do you have a suggestion, Joe Alexis, Doug, Alec, London, who are all on the stream? Make your
So far,
suggestions now.
Dragon and a Texas. I went Texas. Doug, your device is working better than yesterday. Good. Yeah.
Joe Alexis said, I'll just listen. You'll just listen to Allison's performance. Doug, any more suggestions? 2 more reviews. 2 more people have left for this specific movie, leaving it a 1-star review. Allyson, if you could read the next review, like Donald Trump.
Okay, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, Doug's jumped on.
Like,
oh yeah, we can do that the next one. We'll do that in the next one.
Okay,
Donald Trump.
Here we
go. Take
it
away.
This is nothing more than 2 minutes and stretched out. Sorry, I'm Donald Trump, so I make mistakes. I'm going to start again. I'm all about making mistakes. Hey, look at that guy in the red hat over there. All right. This is nothing more than a 2-minute ad stretched out to a full feature. It's so painfully obvious that it is nothing more than an ad campaign and not a serious movie. I'm a serious man. My name is Donald Trump. Although there are some funny moments in this, it's pretty clear that the lead is a bit short on cash, not like me, Donald Trump, and agrees that anything these days, which is so sad, it's so sad, because I really liked him as an actor. But the way both he and the other guy are selling themselves short is horrible. And I stand behind that statement because I am Donald Trump.
What I love, Allyson, is when you have one you're not sure about, you just repeat what you're meant to be.
I'm Donald Trump.
It's really funny. You'll go, I'm a dragon. You'll be like, I am a dragon. And I'm going to do this review out like a dragon. Thanks, Ali. There we go. What is the name of the movie, though? 3 reviews we've read out now. 3 people all left this movie a 1-star review. What's the movie, though? We'd love you to make a guess. Get involved. Make a guess now. Nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. 1 more review. If you could read it out like a nurse in a nursing home, suggested Doug.
Absolutely. Nurse in a nursing home.
What's the name of the movie? Make your guesses.
Hi there. I'm just here to do a couple of temperature checks. My name is Nurse Allyson. How are we feeling today? Good. All right. So I'm just going to get my thermometer out. I watched a movie last night. Do you enjoy movies? Have they been showing you movies while you've been here? That's wonderful. Can we talk about the one? Sorry, again, I'm a tired nurse today. Can we talk about the on the line thing for a minute? Okay, this is what happened in the movie last night. These are the witty American duos. They perform together in The Wedding Crashers, same routine, the same way of complimentary conversations. Now they don't infiltrate at a wedding where they pretend to be family related, but they infiltrate a high-tech company, Google, where they pretend to fit perfectly into the club of whiz kids who are hanging out there. I mean, I just can't believe that. Can you? All right, now I'm going to take this thermometer. I'm leaving it at that. I'm not saying what I'm doing with the thermometer.
Thanks, Allyson. What's the name of the movie? That was your last clue. Get your guesses in. Now you got about 10 seconds to guess what the movie is. Here are some final clues. It was released in 2013. It got 6.3 on IMDb. And it stars, here we go, big clues. Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, your favourite, do your Owen impression,
Wow.
and Rose Byrne. But what is the name of the movie? Allyson, read the synopsis out. Can we make it easier? We're about to. What's the film about?
Two salesmen whose careers have been torpedoed by the digital age find their way into a coveted internship at Google, where they must compete with a group of young, tech-savvy geniuses for a shot at employment.
What's the name of the movie? Last chance to get your guesses in. Hello to Ordinary Orca, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing the one-star movie review. Allyson has read out 4 reviews for one movie, but what is the name of the movie? The thing these reviews all have in common, they've left it a 1 star. And we will reveal what the movie is in 5, 4, 3.
You often do these before you get a professional job. Sometimes you have to volunteer some time, get some experience. We call that a...
Allyson, if you could take it in turn.
I'm trying.
In turn. But you're on a ship.
Ah! I'm sorry, I don't.
It's the
yeah.
internship.
The
It was the
internship. I'm
internship.
so tired. I thought you were scolding me for cutting you off. I was like,
No.
normally she's cool if I just no intern.
The Internship. There we go. That was the movie. That was the 1-star movie review. There we go. By the way, before we move on, very important breaking news. Doug has told us last night for dinner, I had pigs in blankets, which, if you're not familiar with them, are hot dogs with a biscuit. We do have pigs in blanket here, Doug, mainly at Christmas time.
Let's take a little minute and talk about pigs in a blanket here for a second, Doug. There is
done.
quite a difference between the pigs in the blanket in North America and here. So yeah, pigs in a blanket in North America, hot dogs covered in like a biscuity thing. Here, it's a little mini sausages wrapped in bacon. And you do usually get them, like Hayley said, at Christmas time. There was one comedy club that used to serve them all year round. You'd get a little mug of pigs in a blanket. Oh my God, so good. But basically here, it is mini sausages covered in bacon. Not a biscuit, bacon. Just if you want to try something different, Doug, maybe get some sausages and wrap a little bacon around it. And that is a UK pigs in a blanket. There we go. Thanks, Hayley. I'm done. I'm out.
She's done. She's out. She's tapped out. Doug says that sounds good too.
Yeah, it is, Doug.
Favorite in the UK. But now, thank you for joining us, Doug, and thanks for getting involved. It's time for the news stories, Allyson. You're really giddy this morning. Is it because you're overtired? No, like children get overtired.
Tired today. I'm hopped up on leftover cheese in my system from last night. I'm tired. I'm, but I'm here.
She's like, yeah. When Allyson is tired, she either gets really, really ratty or really hyperactive. So we're on a hyperactive one now. Here's a fun story for you.
I left my tea in the other room.
Listen, you go and get your tea and I'll talk about this story. So here's a
back.
story for you. Now, listen, here on Backchannel on the Hayley and Allyson show, we don't really like to do the depressing news stories. We like to talk about the fun things that happened. I'm not saying this story is fun, but it is different because a couple received a threatening letter from the local council about their barking pet rabbits.
They don't do that. They don't make that noise.
Sorry, I had to cough.
You're right.
I had to bark myself then. Excuse me.
I'll tell you what, you two both go, and I'll sit here and do the news. So now the Hayley and Allyson show, just Will.
Sorry, Will. So
That's
unprofessional. No, what happened was the council known in the UK for not being the kindest, but they threatened a couple with legal action because they mistook their pet rabbit for a loud and aggressive dog. How did they do that? We do not know. Martin and Yvonne Vickers received a message from the council stating the noise of their unruly pet was causing trouble and even threatening the safety of horse riders because of excessive barking near their countryside. The only thing is they haven't got a dog. They've got a 7-year-old white lop-eared rabbit called Joey who just looks like an adorable, cuddly toy. They don't know who reported them. They have no idea. The council have since, I think, apologised. Reduce the fine to 0.
Yeah. It's a rabbit. It's the sweetest looking rabbit ever. Yeah, I know.
There you go. Breaking news, Allyson. You got your
People.
tea now. You happy?
It's tea time.
Here we go. Here's a fun story for you. So Gordon Ramsay hasn't exactly got the best reputation for being a kind-hearted fellow. Seems quite aggressive, quite angry. And he was on a radio station the other morning here in the UK. And a lady who is a dinner lady, we call them. What do you call them in the States?
Lunch lady.
Lunch lady. So she was working and she rang in to this radio station to speak to Gordon Ramsay. And she sort of joked saying, could you come down and help us out here in the kitchen? Because I've got 2 members of staff off, one with COVID, one with something else. And I'm really struggling in the kitchen. And Gordon Ramsay sent one of his employees from his restaurants down to the school. He got them in a taxi and they went down and helped cook the meals for these, like a cordon bleu chef went and cooked meals for the school all day.
How
He just,
sweet is that? I think that is so kind of Gordon Ramsay to be like, all right, go down there and help. Yeah, it's
yes,
lovely.
the lady who rang in said when I rang in, I didn't expect him to send a chef, but I got a message when I got off the phone to the radio station saying your chef will be with you in an hour. And so he was prepping cauliflower cheese, and then she said I'm sure he was terrified by having 3 menopausal women around him in the kitchen all day. But yeah, what a lovely thing to do, Gordon Ramsay. Help
He's
that
not
school then.
terrified. His boss is Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
3 menopausal women is a break for the day, right? You're like, whew, at least they'll only yell at me sometimes. They might cry as well.
He's used to being around sweaty people being in the kitchen as well, so I wouldn't worry about it. But
He's
there you go.
adjusted.
Lovely little news story. If you have a news story you'd like us to talk about as well, get in touch. Send us your fun news stories.
Oh,
We'd love to
yeah.
hear from them. In the following ways, if you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by a news story, or go to backchannel.tv. Here's another one. Texas police found a skeleton. Now, that sounds horrific and terrifying, but we don't need to worry because it was a plastic skeleton. It was just a prop, probably a biology student. But why you'd bury it to terrify people, I don't know. The Conserve Police Department said an investigation was launched when the police received a report of skeletal remains near farm market. But it turns out just a biology skeleton, just a plastic skeleton you'd have in a biology class. So all is okay with that.
All is all right, everyone. Don't worry. I like that. Do you know they say that medical students or anyone going into the medical profession often have quite a an interesting sense of humor. So I could see a medical student being like, let's go bury the skeleton, or let's go have it hang out somewhere. Just I could see that. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's
If your interesting sense of humour is wasting police time, Allyson, then that sounds like a great laugh. Don't recommend it.
Oh, no, we don't recommend
do
it. I'm just saying, I've heard.
Hello to the difficult Paris who's joined the stream. You're listening to that. Well, you're watching as well. The Hayley and Allyson show. You're currently watching Allyson stick her nose into a cup of coffee. It really is the pinnacle of TV. Right here on your Echo show. If you'd like to say hello this morning, get involved. The command to give your device is the name of your device followed by the word say. Name of your device, word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type in what you'd like to tell us there. And if you are there, hit the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show. We've been getting loads of lovely reviews through. Tim said the morning shows I've been able to listen to have been fun to interact with. Loads of you love the word of the day quiz, by the way. That'll be making a return very, very soon. So do keep an eye out for that. If you've just joined us as well, we have 12 hours worth of content here on Back Channel. Liv Harrison is here 8 till 9 today. 9 till 10 is Kate and Will. 10 till 12, Jam and Rennie. 12 till 2, Anthony Davis. 2 till 4, your pal Hal. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. My partner was in the room next to me because I'm in my office at the minute. And he said, why are you always hitting the table when you're on the show? And it's because I always tap my arm.
You do, I know.
So apologies if that annoys you. Here we go. Producer Will, do you have your news story for us?
Yeah, it's about aliens.
Brilliant. Thanks, Will.
Thanks,
love alien
Hayley.
talk. I love alien talk.
Do you? Are you a believer, Ali?
Yeah, but I'm kind of a scared believer. Like, I just think, look, I never want to encounter aliens. I just think we're naive to think that we're the only life form in all the
time.
universes that
Big
exist.
time.
That's
The
my
other
thing.
day, last week on the show, last week on the show, on the One Star Movie Review, we did the film Arrival.
I love Arrival. Yeah.
Because I watched it when I was down with COVID, and I really liked it. It was like an aliens thing, and she had to like make first contact,
Contact.
and
Yeah.
figure out how to communicate with them, which was tricky. And they were these big like squid things. What annoys me in movies, maybe if I feel like it, I'll get around to talking about this news story. But right now, I want to tell you about what annoys me in movies, which is when you don't see the thing.
See,
Do you know what I mean?
I disagree with that, Will. What I like is
dare
when
you.
but listen, I like when you don't see the thing because I think movies now rely too much on visual stimulation and like immediate, some scary movies, gore. I like in your mind so you can create the scary, right? I think sometimes
Yeah.
the things we don't see are the scarier things.
Let me tell you, one of the most scared I've ever been was listening to a podcast. It was like an audio drama, like a fiction podcast. And there was something, and I was doing the dishes. It was night, and I was in this big house by myself. It wasn't a big house. I was in the house by myself, doing the dishes at nighttime, listening to this podcast. It was so scary.
Ooh, send me that podcast. I want to be scared like that.
I'll send you that specific episode. It was intense. Anyway.
News story. Yeah.
Whew, now we've
Haley's
cleared all
like,
of
come
that
on,
up.
you two. Come on, you two. Yeah.
Now we've cleared all that up. If you live in Houston, Texas, first of all, let me know. You might have seen a strange red light in the sky, like a red flare, as many people called it. But it was also seen in other parts of the world, like Egypt and somewhere else. And so immediately, as soon as anybody sees anything happening in the sky, immediately they're like, it's aliens.
Yeah.
It's got to be aliens.
Yeah.
And loads of people saw it. Everybody was like, oh my God, like the end is nigh. The aliens have arrived. Because they thought it was this. They thought the red light was like aliens landing or whatever. But turns out the best guess is that it's these things called light pillars, which is just like, you know, the Northern Lights, it's kind of like that, but different.
Okay.
It's just like a meteorological phenomena where like the light reflects off of stuff in the atmosphere. But you can imagine if you saw a pillar of light, of red light in the sky.
I'd be, yeah.
I'm like,
Immediately,
okay,
I'd
this
be
is
like,
it.
aliens or what kind of technology is the government creating that they haven't told us about?
Oh, yeah, good one.
Those are my
Either
two
way,
thoughts.
take me to your leader. You know? It's not
True.
good.
It's always in Texas this wild stuff happens.
Okay, Area 51. Do you remember last year when everybody was going to storm Area 51? I'm ashamed that didn't happen.
Were they going to storm Area 51? Yeah, but we all know Area 51 is not where things are kept. Area 51 is the sham.
You think it's like a decoy?
Yes, 100%. How do we know so much about Area 51? There's no way that they would
Well,
let
how
any
much do we
information.
know about Area 51?
Wow.
I don't
Nothing,
know that
but
much
we're all
about it, and I'm a
intrigued by
big
it.
nerd.
We're all intrigued by Area 51, which is why I'm like, anything that's important is at Area 52.
My question is, where are the other 50 areas? That's my question. Hi, Hayley. Don't mind us. We're just talking about aliens.
Don't worry, she wasn't. She
Hi.
was eating apricots. She
She
couldn't
was
No,
eating
I
something,
wasn't,
and she
actually.
looked puzzled. You had a
Oh, no.
puzzled expression on your face.
I was eating
Chocolate.
some chocolates I got for Mother's Day.
Oh, what? I
And,
love this just chocolate break that you just ran into
Yesterday
the show
was-
for yourself.
She has
What?
written a chocolate
Let's
break.
review today's chocolate. Yesterday's
what
you didn't
was it?
like it. It was
She
champagne.
did champagne yesterday. Yeah. What was today?
Today's was a truffle, and it was very, very nice. I'll tell you what it was right about now. Let me find it on the back of the mousse au chocolat.
Woo!
Oh,
Very
nice.
mousse.
Good morning, thanks, producer Will. Hey,
Thank you, Will.
Allyson, it's time for Doug's riddle of the day. Producer Will, play the stink.
No, you can't do that yet. I'm not.
I
Oh no,
can't.
wait.
Not
We
ready.
can do it whilst I'm still here.
Yes, it is time for Doug's riddle of the day. Lovely regular listener / watcher of the show, Doug, said, can I send you a riddle every single day? And we were like, yes, Doug, we live for your riddles. And Doug's riddle today is, I can be loose one way, tight another, and take things apart and hold things together. But what am I? If you have any idea of the answer to Doug's riddle, let us know now in the following ways. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. Or if you're listening on an audio-only echo, go to backchannel.tv. You look very confused, Allyson.
I'm just trying to think about the riddle. I have some ideas.
Do you? Tell
Yeah.
us.
Okay, so like a wrench or some sort of clamp.
Clam?
I think it's a wrench because you can adjust wrenches, right? You can make them tighter, you can make them looser so they get on the bolt and they can take things apart.
Let us know, Doug, if you're still with us, if that is the correct answer, or if you have a guess for Doug's riddle of the day, let us know now. Hello to Brooke and hello to Davey, who will also join the stream. If you'd like to make a guess, do so now. Doug's riddle of the day. Get
Will's
involved.
first thought was an elastic band.
But then he said screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Doug's riddle of the day. What's Doug gonna say? Will we get the answer today? For Doug's riddle of the day.
Doug said he's half right. So what is the answer, Doug? If you'd like to tell us now, we would love to know the answer to Doug's riddle. Doug's riddle is I can be loose one way, tight the other, and take things apart and hold things together. But what am I? What am I? Doug, let us know. Got about 10
A
seconds to
hairband?
get...
So he said elastic band.
The answer is, without the screwdriver, it's just a screw. A screw.
A screw.
There you go.
Oh,
Thanks,
that makes
Doug.
sense.
That was Doug's riddle of the day.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Doug. Hey, Allyson, shall I tell you what's coming up in the next hour of the show? Yes, we're here for another hour.
Yeah, Hayley, give us a breakdown of what's going to happen in the next hour.
Why are you talking like that? Coming up, we are going to be doing a game of this or that. It's about food, and I'm dreading it because Allyson, once you get excited about food, she literally doesn't stop. We're going to be doing a Throwback Thursday section, and as always, we end the show on a game of competitive true or false. That's all coming up in the next hour of the show. Stick around, get involved. We're right here till 8 a.m.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Joe Lexi come in as screws. Yes, that was the answer. Well done.
That was
Joe
it, Lexi. Good job.
I'm dreading this next segment of the show.
But don't dread it. Embrace it and enjoy it. This is going to be fun. Why?
So the next section of the show is talking about food. And Allyson, if you get you talking about food, it's like, I'm trying to think of the equivalent of what it's like. It's like getting the girl from American Pie talking about band camp or something like that.
I just light up. I just light up.
Let us know. We're playing a game of this or that. Dead easy. You pick one. You pick this or you pick that. It's a quiz on BuzzFeed. So if you consider yourself a foodie, you're going to have a tough time on this one because we're asking you to pick one or the other. Now, Doug, this will stump you. Would you rather have a hamburger or a pizza? Let us know now. The command to give your device is the word say. Or go to backchannel.tv. Let us know what you'd rather have. Hamburger or pizza? You can only have one. Let's just make it a bit more interesting. You can only have one for the rest of your life. Which would you rather have? Hamburger or pizza? Joe Lexus
I know what
said, I love food. So does Ali.
Joe Lexus. Oh my gosh. Food is my greatest joy. I'm going to say if I had to choose one, if I can jump in and give my opinion here, I would go pizza. I just feel there's more variety with pizza. You could add meat to pizza. You could do different things with pizza. Yeah, Doug is pizza as well. Absolutely. Long term. In fact, there is a delicious pizza called a cheeseburger pizza that you can get from
I've
Domino's.
heard of this.
Mind blowing. It's so good. So you're getting 2 in 1 right there. Joe Lexus again, pizza. Absolutely. Hayley,
And I
what
would
you
go
do?
pizza as well. I would go.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly because I don't eat meat, but
Well,
my
there's
options in
veggie burgers out there.
Yeah, but I would go pizza. I would go pizza. And according to the people, 69% of people who took this poll of this or that on BuzzFeed agreed they'd go pizza as well. You can only have one for the rest of your life. What would you rather have? Cake or pie? As in like apple pie, cherry pie. What would you rather have? Cake or pie? I'd go cake.
Would you go
Get a
cake?
chocolate Coke. It's nice. Do you know what I love? A cup of coffee with a nice piece of chocolate cake. Whoa.
God, it's really hard because I mean, in general, I eat more cake throughout my life, but I do love
Allyson,
pie.
it's not really hard. Do you know why? Because it doesn't have to happen. It's just theoretical. You're not actually never going to be able to eat either again. It's really tough, right?
I'm taking
Cake or
it
pie?
serious, though. I'm taking this question serious. I'm going to go pie.
Doug said cake. I'm with you, Doug. I'm
I
with
think
you.
everyone's going to go cake. Yeah.
Joe Lexis, are you still with us? Would you like to let us know what you'd rather have? I can tell you 68% of people went with cake.
Cake. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
27,000 people voted in this poll. Do you know I did a poll on Instagram the other day? 3 people voted. And
Yeah,
one was me off a different account just to check it was working.
Do you know what's going on? If it wasn't a food-oriented question, nobody cares, Hayley. Nobody cares. You want to get people involved, you talk pie and cake.
Follow me on the gram, people. I need you to vote. Here we go. What would you rather have for the rest of your life? Let's go with this one. Gum, as in chewing gum, or mints?
Oh.
Chewing gum and mints.
Mints. Hands down for
Really?
me, mints. Yeah.
See,
I'm not a gum person. I don't like it.
I find, and I think this could do a lot of driving, when I chew a lot of gum when I'm driving to keep me awake. It helps keep me awake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Yep. I mean, yeah.
I was relying on energy drinks, but turns out not good for you. Not good for you. So I like to have some chewing gum when I'm driving. But what would you prefer? Doug's going mints as well.
Mints.
He's with you, Ali.
Yeah.
Joe Alexis is saying cake from earlier.
Still cake. He's in cake from before, no problem. Yep.
Gum or mints? What would you rather have, Joe Alexis? Gum or mints for the rest of your life? You can only pick one. I'd go gum.
I'm curious. I bet you most people will go gum because it's the closest to actually eating as well, which I think people will enjoy. I bet you gum wins.
I can't tell you. Yeah, you're right. Gum did win in this poll. 72% of people said couldn't live without gum over mints.
What's your favorite type of gum ever, Hayley?
I mean, we're talking the big questions here, Allyson. You can't drop that. Here we go. Doug said exactly the same. You and Doug are on the same wavelength because Doug was like, "What's your favorite gum, Hayley?" Exactly the same time.
Yeah.
I like peppermints. Do you know what? I tell you, I like them all. There's a tropical one at the minute, that extra do, very nice. But I tell you what, I cannot stand spearmint. Anything spearmint makes me feel physically ill.
I love spearmint. That's wild. Okay, we're on opposite sides of the old.
Allyson, you're right. Wild.
It's
breaking
wild.
news. Breaking news. We're playing this or that. Thank you for joining us this morning. Producer Will said, I can't blow bubbles with bubble gum. Oh, I love a bubble with bubble gum.
Me too. That's what I used to love. Did you guys, Doug's like spearmint too. Doug, we're the same person. Did you ever have Hubba Bubba here?
Yes, Hubba Bubba was very big in the
grape
90s.
Hubba Bubba. That you could get the biggest bubbles ever. And that grape taste was so yummy. Oh.
Are you working for them, Allyson? And if anyone wants one, you can have the discount code Allyson20 off. We're playing this or that this morning. Thanks for getting involved. Would you rather have strawberries or blueberries? Gotta be strawberries, hasn't it? Every time.
Yeah, I mean, blueberries are lovely though, but I think strawberries are more of a meal. Well, do you know what though? In general, I eat more blueberries in life, so I'm gonna go blueberries.
What do you have blueberries with, Allyson?
I have blueberries with my oatmeal. When I have my oatmeal, I have blueberries with my oatmeal.
I've never seen you eat oatmeal. We've done this breakfast show for how many? 105 episodes, whatever it is we've done. Yeah. And every morning for your breakfast, you either have hard-boiled eggs in a bowl or a Fiber One like sort of cake bar. I've never seen
Fiber One is the
Don't be
dessert.
lying to the people pretending that you have oatmeal.
Fiber One is my dessert. I eat a breakfast most times before I come on. The Fiber One is just like a little. That's my
appetizer.
Snack. Yeah, before I get going into the show.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I bring the boiled eggs up and eat in front of you just for a treat. I just like.
I mean, I'm not sure who the treat is for because it's certainly not for me and Will having to watch you eat 2 boiled eggs live on air.
Blueberries. I like blueberries. I put blueberries in my yogurt. I put blueberries in I've frozen blueberries constantly in my freezer. However, Doug and Joe Lexi, strawberries. They go strawberries.
I'm strawberries as well. I'm 100% with strawberries. I know they're not. Blueberries are probably better for you, but strawberries. Oh, you got a bit of strawberries, bit of cream. Lovely. 76% of people said they would prefer strawberries. Producer Will is laughing at you, Allyson, saying breakfast dessert.
I do have
of a breakfast dessert.
I also used to think when I went to restaurants, why aren't there breakfast appetizers, right? Like, why aren't there like, here's a bunch of French toast cut into strips that you could just dip into some while you're waiting for your meal, or here's like some rolled up pancake that you could. I don't know. It's breakfast.
I mean, the obesity crisis is raging as it is, Allyson, without introducing breakfast appetizers. Are you for real? So before the breakfast, I want a little French stick dip. I mean,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Doug said, have you ever had strawberries with Cool Whip on them? I don't, that sounds nice.
Yes. They don't have Cool Whip here. It is so delicious. Cool Whip is like, it's almost like ice cream because you scoop it out, but it's like so light. So it's not like the spray whipping cream, but it's like a whipped cream, but it's just got some more consistency. It's
If you
mwah.
can't see, by the way, Allison's just miming getting it out of the tub. Here we go. We'll do two more. Doug said, yeah, it's not like whipped cream at all. This is controversial because I know what people in the States will say for this, but coffee or tea? Because tea is huge in the UK. Hot cup of tea, not iced tea. We're talking hot tea. It was really funny because I remember going to the States when I was about 14 with my mum, and she couldn't have been any more English because every time we went out, she's like, hot tea, please. Hot tea. Coffee or tea? I'm more of a coffee person.
I think coffee is the standard wake-up drink. Here's what I always think. I bet you people will vote coffee. I think in the States, people will want more coffee. UK, it depends where it was done. But I think coffee is like a punch in the face kind of wake up. Tea is like a warm hug. Let's get your day started. Let's get going. Teresa out there on YouTube, coffee. Yeah, she's on the coffee train. Thank you, Teresa. So lovely to see you. Jolexis, iced tea. Doug, I think I have to go with tea.
Coffee.
But
Joe Lexus said iced tea and then a coffee. I like
coffee.
that. You're going to have a little appetizer like Allyson has. Doug said, I'll go with tea because I don't drink coffee. I can tell you 58% of people out of 20,000 people who voted said coffee. Yeah, coffee's like, wake up, let's get going. Like you say, tea's a bit more of a leisurely drink here. Here we do. One more. Ketchup or mayonnaise? Oh, Ali. Got to be ketchup, hasn't it? You can only have one for the rest of your life. What would you rather have? Ketchup or mayonnaise? Producer will say mayonnaise any day.
Yeah, mayo, 100%.
What are you saying now, Teresa? What are you thinking? Doug, yeah. Doug's saying yes, mayonnaise.
Mayo. So,
ketchup
Hayley, you'd go ketchup over mayo?
Yeah. Ketchup and fries. You got to have ketchup. You got to have ketchup with your fries.
You don't do mayo with your fries?
Yeah.
I mean, I do both. I do ketchup and mayo with my fries, but
yeah. Doug's with me. Ketchup. Yeah, Doug. And Doug is the connoisseur of the fast food. Joe Lexis said, oh, Joe Lexis, I'm 10 years old and I drink coffee and iced tea. I mean, it's probably not a good idea to be caffeinated at 10 years old, but thank you for joining us. Are you listening before school, Joe Lexis? Thank you for joining us this morning. How adorable.
And then Joe Lexis also said ketchup. Teresa out there on YouTube, I like both, but ketchup is her winner. I'm with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ketchup. I can tell you, 64% of people said ketchup. Really? By the way, if you can you hear a noise in my background, Allyson?
Not yet, but I'll pay attention.
It's a very nice day. So myself and Allyson are based in the UK. Obviously, Allyson is Canadian. Where are you from, Allyson?
Calgary, Alberta, Canada, home of the 1988 Winter Olympic Games and the Calgary Stampede, the greatest outdoor show on Earth.
There we go. I mimed that at the same time she was saying it. Know it off by heart. There's a producer will said I can hear like a drumming. What it is, it's a very nice day here in the UK. And when we have, I mean, I say nice, it's just not raining. And when we have a day where it doesn't rain, literally everyone just gets a lawnmower out and mows the lawn outside. So there's about 2 lawnmowers going off. So I apologize if you can hear that. I'm in my office. These are the things that happen when you're working from home in the UK on a nice day.
At least you don't have a drum circle going on. The park by our house, whenever the weather's nice, there's a group of, I don't want to say hippies, but people who enjoy the natural aspects of the earth. And they do drum circles, which is great. I'm sure the animals in that, I'm sure the swans appreciate the loud drumming noise beside the pond. There's drumming circles. Yeah, and they dance.
Hi, Will, you got something to say about the lawnmowers?
No, I've got something to say about Calgary, Alberta.
Yes.
What?
I was watching a game show yesterday, Ali, and Calgary Flames was the correct answer, and it made me think of you.
Yeah, the
I
hockey
meant to
team.
text you or tell you about it, but
Calgary Flames. Yeah, that's our team. It's Flamin' Seas. The Flamin' Seas is what they call them. Calgary Flames. And our nemesis is the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, not the Oilers.
The
Don't get me
Oilers.
started on the Oilers.
You would have got away with it too. It wasn't for the pesky Oilers. Teresa said, we are having a crazy wind and rainstorm in Ohio. Oh, dear.
I woke up
sounds
this
fun.
morning,
Yeah.
middle of spring, there's snow covered on all the cars.
So producer Will lives in Leeds, which is
Bit more
Yorkshire.
north.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, in the north of the UK. Yeah, and it's snowing everywhere there.
This is
Wow.
really quick story because it's not going to mean a lot to the Americans. But I have a friend who lives in Carlisle, and he calls it like up north.
Yeah.
So we live in Yorkshire. This is my friend who lives in Yorkshire with me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well in the north, we do this." I'm like, "This is the north."
We are, yeah.
Still northern. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna go back into the
Bye,
city.
Will. Thank you,
Bye,
Teresa.
Will.
Hope you're nice and safe and cozy and warm
Oh,
at
yeah,
your
me
home,
too.
Teresa.
Although, you
so-
know what? Sometimes I like the sound of rain against the windows, like when there's a crazy
I
storm.
listen to my partner goes mad because I listen to white noise to send me to sleep, and I listen to the sound of rain. I mean, it's usually raining anyway in the UK, but he's like, "Can you turn the rain off?" Doug said we're under a high wind advisory here also. Now listen, Doug, I know what you're talking about because Allison's had boiled eggs this morning, so we're under a high wind advisory also.
That
Oh,
that
sorry.
was a classy flatulence joke. First thing in the morning from my co-host Hayley Ellis.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning.
I'm
We're going to play
sorry.
True or False in about 3 minutes, so stick around for True or False. Teresa liked it. Thanks, Teresa. We're currently playing This or That, though. This or That. Which one would you rather have if you could only pick one for the rest of your life? A smoothie or a milkshake? Allyson.
Smoothie. I think there's more varieties.
Pretending you're healthy, Allyson.
No.
this morning.
I
Oh,
just
I
think
have
there's-
oatmeal.
All right, miss, I run every morning. I just think a smoothie gives you more variety. Milkshakes, you're kind of stuck. A smoothie, you can put a lot of things in smoothies. There's a lot of different flavors of yogurts. I just think a smoothie is the way to go. But I respect a milkshake. I'm assuming you go
I
milkshake.
respect the milkshake. No, I probably would go smoothie as well, just because I love a milkshake, but I get so full. Like
Yeah.
if I drink a milkshake, Teresa said milkshake. If I drink a milkshake before a meal, I can't eat the meal.
Can eat the meal. Yeah.
I'm just like bloated.
But a smoothie's it's a bit lighter. It's like all the lovely things of a milkshake, but it's a bit more like it actually hydrates you as opposed to just filling you up. But Teresa is in milkshake world. Doug is in milkshake world. I betcha. And I'm guessing milkshake
Milkshake
wins.
world. Is that like
Milkshake
Disney
world.
World? It's just like full of.
Hey, guess what, guys? Your milkshakes bring. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I won't do it.
Allyson. I
Yeah.
can't tell you. 59% of people said milkshake. The majority would go milkshake. There you
Mhm.
go. If you could only have one, what would you pick? Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh. Waffles. I think my heart goes to waffles. Yeah,
Your
my heart goes
goes
to waffles.
waffles.
My best friend Jody makes the
What do you mean
best.
I'm not your best friend. What a way to find out. Hello, underscore husky.
My
Makes the best
bestie.
waffles.
Doug goes pancakes. Yeah, she makes the best waffles. Her family, look, everyone has a waffle maker in their family. Not a lot of people have waffle makers, but for them, it's kind of a traditional thing. So, like, whenever I'm visiting in Canada, if I spend the night at hers, Saturday morning, the waffle machine comes out and it is so glorious. So I'm going with waffles.
There we go. Doug said pancakes. I think I'd go pancakes as well, Doug.
Would ya?
Like the pancakes in the States. Pancakes in the States are so much nicer than the ones in the UK. They're nice
Fluffy,
and fluffy.
gorgeous.
And
Yeah.
like
I like
a
waffle too because it
pancake.
has syrup holders. That's what I think of the waffles. Those little holes in it are where the syrup sits.
Teresa says waffles. She's with you as well.
Teresa.
Ali, yeah. We're
Waffle
talking
tea.
this or that.
Oh, don't waffle, Teresa. We're not wafflers. We like a waffle.
Here's one more. Final one. This or that. If you could only pick one.
Wait.
for the-
What was the winner? Pancake or waffles overall with
It was-
everyone? Sorry.
It was pancakes. 52% people said pancakes out of
Thank you.
17,000 people who voted. But here we go. Last
go.
one. Onion rings or fries. You can only pick one for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. Hands down,
Can't be
fries.
fries. Can't
Yeah,
be
hands
fries,
down.
isn't it?
I would get sick of onions. In fact, onion rings. If I eat too many onion rings, my tummy gets achy. I feel like they're just they absorb the grease more than fries. I know fries are just as greasy, but for some reason, an onion ring. Doug is fries as well. Yeah,
I
more
do like an
versatile.
onion ring. I like the ones where it's proper, like just proper onion, proper fried. I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
talking like that. But yeah.
That made me excited. The way you just talked about an onion ring, Hayley. This is the passion I want you to feel when you're talking about food.
Yeah,
What
but
you
not
just
onion rings, Alison. Like do you know what I mean? Teresa said fries for
fries for
sure.
sure. Yeah, hands down. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, 78% of people said fries, and,
fries.
and nearly 30,000 people voted on that. Very passionate. Very passionate. There you go. That was a game of this or that. But now it's time for our favourite part of the show, Alison, because it's time for competitive true or false. Yes, it is. Competitive true or false is only competitive because I make it that way. I hate to lose. Are we drawing this week?
So far this week, let me look back. I gotta find it here. So far, oh no, I've won 1 and you've won 2. So she's so
Yeah.
excited. She's so excited she's winning.
So who's winning, Alison?
Currently, Hayley is winning.
Thank you, Alison. Just wanted to hear you say those words.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is myself and Alison are going to take it in turns to read each other a true or false question. As soon as we have made our answer, we will play 90 seconds worth of music. You have those 90 seconds to get your answer in if you'd like to take part. There is no pressure because,
No.
Alison,
There is no prize. There's
just
nothing.
sneeze. There's
Saw that.
absolutely nothing. But
You turned
do
off
win
the
our
mic,
eternal
though.
love.
You turned off the mic, which is really good. It was really fun a couple of days ago, guys. Hayley went off screen to blow her nose, and so she turned off the camera, but forgot to turn off the sound. So we still heard the glorious sound of
Thanks for bringing that up,
my
Alison.
pleasure.
Good morning. Hello to the educated penguin who's just joined the stream. And April is
Oh.
back with us. Hi, April. Playing
April!
true or false. I know you like this part of the show, April. 90 seconds to get your answers in. 90 seconds until the music stops. If your answer comes in after the music has stopped, we cannot accept it. Although, let's be honest, we probably will because we're desperate for people to join in. So what's going to happen is, Alison, you are going to go first today. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, because that's what Doug said. So I do
Doug
what
has
Doug
said
says.
it. Yeah, Doug has said it. So here we go. Everyone else, get your answers in. Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. True or false?
Oh, goodness. I have no idea. True. Let's start off with a true today.
I know this one. I'm really annoyed. I should have gone first. Hey, Grass Puddle's here. The nose
The nose
blow was
blow heard around the world. Yes, Grass Puddle. Good morning. If you're here, the first question, Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. True or false? I have said true. What are you saying out there? Let us know.
Hello to Funny Bobcat who's joined the stream. If you'd like to make a guess and you're watching on an Echo show, all you need to do is the name of your device that begins with an A. We can't say a name, even though Alison sometimes does. The command say, followed by true or false. Dead and easy. Name your device, followed by the word say, followed by true or false. If you're on YouTube, like Teresa and Grass Puddle, who've both said true, put it in the comments box below. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Type your answer in there. Doug has said true.
True as well. So we got a true from Teresa, a true from Grass Puddle, a true from Doug, and a true from me. We're all on the true train. True. I'll never get tired of saying that.
Alison, do your people who weren't online earlier, do your 80s music video dance to this. Oh, it's worth getting an Echo show just to see that.
I wish I had a fan so I could really do it well. It's fun doing a sexy face.
Is that what it was? The sexy face. Right.
How dare you?
Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. Is it true or false? It is indeed true. You're all said true. You all get a point. Well done, everybody. Hello, Alan, who's just joined the stream. April coming at false. Just
okay,
on the mark there. Don't worry, April. Loads of times to get it right. Alan, if you would like to take part, we're playing true or false. All you need to do if you're watching on an Echo show is the name of your device that begins with an A, rhymes with
Perplexa.
followed by the word say, followed by your answer. Dead easy. There is no pressure. There is no prize. Completely free game just to wake you up this Thursday morning. Allyson, give me a question, please.
All right. Boris Johnson. Oh,
Yes.
Did your watch just start talking when I said Boris Johnson?
It was
Boris
like, no, don't
Johnson
talk about him. Yeah.
Is
Hi, Alan.
50. Hi, Alan. Boris Johnson is 50 years old. Boris Johnson is 50 years old. True or false?
False. But what we'll tell you is Boris Johnson has aged me by being in charge of this government. Anyway, let's not talk politics.
Boris Johnson is 50 years old. Is that true? Is it false?
Marnie's with us. Morning, Marnie.
Hi, Marnie.
What was the question again, Ali? Just for
Boris
Marnie.
Johnson is 50 years old. True or false? Teresa has said false. Thank you, Teresa, for getting involved. Funny Bobcat, remember me from last stream? Do we remember
Last
Funny Bobcat?
stream, I gave you my name. Doug says false.
false.
I remember the name, Funny Bobcat. It's not one you forget.
We're glad to have you with us, a Funny Bobcat. Boris Johnson is 50 years old. Is that true or is that false? He has to be older, Teresa says. Yep.
Yes. He has to be older. I'm with you, Teresa.
Marnie, good morning. And she also has said false. Thank you, Marnie, for getting involved.
Got the hair of a 14-year-old boy. Face of an elderly man.
Or
Boris
a
Johnson.
newborn baby. It's that flyaway hair, you know?
Like dandelion hair, isn't it? You can just go blow on
It's
it.
just yeah. Okay, so Boris Johnson, is he 50 years old? False, everyone. He is 57 years old.
April said
April
false.
said
as well.
false.
We all
I'm
get
giving
a
you that,
point.
April.
Do we all get points? We all get points for that.
That's great.
Well done,
Great job,
everybody.
everyone. Great job.
Great
57,
job.
almost 60, and he has a newborn baby. Well done. Men get to do whatever they want for as long as they want. All right, let's move on. Next question, Hayley.
Leonardo DiCaprio won his first Oscar in 1998. True or false, Ali?
True.
Ali? There we
True.
go.
Yeah.
I know the answer to this.
Ali.
Leonardo DiCaprio won his first Oscar in 1998. True or false? Make your guess.
Funny Bobcat,
Come on.
join the stream. Are you in and out? Is it being funny today, Funny Bobcat? I'm sorry, the system's a little glitchy. Thank you, all of us. Thank you, all of us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
You're doing a Thanksgiving speech. Thank you, all of us.
Thank you to all of us.
Leonardo DiCaprio won his first Oscar in 1998. Is that true or is it false?
I said false, didn't I? Or did I say true?
No,
Did I say
you said true, Allyson. Don't be changing just because you've read Marnie's answer who said false. I think he won it a year ago. Marnie, yeah, I think he won it a year ago. I think you're
Teresa
right, Marnie.
says false. Teresa said false. Thank you, Teresa.
And I think it was for that film that was like, yeah, Doug said false. It was 2016. It was a film with the Reverence, was it? The one with the big bear. There's a fair.
Oh.
He has to fight for bear.
Guess where that was filmed?
Calgary, Alberta.
Outside of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. That's right. Yes, Doug, you got false. Thank you. Grass Puddle false.
Here we go. Leonardo DiCaprio won his first Oscar in 1998. It was indeed false. It was 2016, Doug. So bonus point for Doug there.
1998.
Was it the Reverend? Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was getting confused. That was the year his latest girlfriend was born. All right, let's move on.
Good morning. We are playing true or false. April said false as well. She come through, so give her a
April,
point.
well, wonderful. We'll give you a point there.
Well, Ali, give me a question.
All right. So, number 4, Google was founded in the year 2000. Google was founded in the year 2000.
True.
There we go. You've got
Grass
90
Puddle
seconds.
has said, Allyson, are you from Calgary? Don't get us started off, Grass Puddle.
Yes, I am, Grass Puddle. I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Home of the Calgary Stampede, the greatest
what else, Allyson?
outdoor. The 1988 Winter Olympic Games. We were the host. Teresa says false. Thank you, Teresa.
What did I say? I said true, didn't I? Doug, false. It was 1998.
Great, false.
Lots of facts coming through from our Douglas today.
Yeah, he's on point. He knows a lot. Yeah, that Stampede is crazy. Grass Puddle, have you been to the Stampede? It is mind-blowing. It is. They do call it the greatest outdoor show on earth because it is.
Yeah, no, you've told us every 106
it's
shows
drilled
in.
into us. Grass Puddle, also, I got your false. Thank you very much for getting involved.
Said it was pre-year 2000.
Grass Puddle, I'm glad you went to
Would
the
you ever
Calgary
ride
Stampede.
the Stampede? Is that Buffalo?
Well, like stampedes of buffaloes, yes, but at the Stampede, like what goes on there, or do you ride a bucking bronco? There's bronco riding. Marnie, we got your false. No, I've never ridden a bronco. There's chuck wagon racing. There's horseback riding racing. There's tons.
Oh, anyway, that's the end of the. I started it. Sorry.
Google was founded in the year 2000. False. If you said false, you were correct. It was 1998. Thank you very much, Doug. I'm giving you an extra point because you had the specific year. Good job.
Hello to Frosty, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing True or False. If you'd like to get on board, do so. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio-only Echo. And while you're there, hit the leave a review button and let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Next question.
Hayley, you said false for that last one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
great.
Yeah.
I get so I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get so busy keeping track of everyone else's points.
Yeah,
That sometimes,
it's very kind of you to go over ask it again, Allyson.
yeah, you're welcome. I care about you. Frosty, hi, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We are in true or false right now. And Hayley is just about to ask me my true or false question.
Yeah. Oh, I can't lie. I feel bad. I said true for the last one, Allyson.
Hayley,
I know.
you're at
I
least
get a point
honest.
for being honest. Right, here we go.
You don't get a point for being honest. No, because you weren't. You lied. Okay, let's go.
Richard Nixon's middle name was Milhouse. True or false?
True.
There we go. Richard Nixon's middle name was Milhouse. Is that true or is that false? Get your answers in now.
I bet you that's where the Simpsons got that name.
Well, it says Milhouse, but without an E at the end. Milhouse? Milhouse.
Milhouse.
No. Richard
Frosty
Nixon's
says
middle name was
true.
Milhouse.
Thank you, Frosty, for getting involved.
Marnie said true as well.
Marnie said
Marnie.
true.
Teresa said true.
Teresa says true. Teresa's in there quick. Thank you, Teresa. Doug says
Doug said
true.
true. Morning, Tim.
Hey, Richard Milhouse Nixon. Tim is here. He says true. Grass Puddle said true.
I've only had 3 coffees this morning, Allyson.
Oh, Hayley.
I know.
That's not enough.
Richard Nixon's middle name was Milhouse. Everyone's saying true.
Will's real excited now that the hot weather's coming because we're going to start to be able to have iced coffee. I'm with you, Will. I love an iced coffee. An iced cappuccino. The best ones. Go have one at Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian restaurant now open here in the UK. They have, what is it? Is it called a chilled? It's like a Slurpee coffee. So good.
There we go. The question was, Richard Nixon's middle name was Milhouse. Yes, it was. You all get a point. Well done, everybody.
Woo! Good job. Good job. Let's keep this true and false train trucking along. Sorry.
Are you trying to make a catchphrase? It didn't work, did it?
It didn't work at all. Good morning, Dapper B. We're gonna your next question. Iced coffee, 90% of the cup is ice and you get 2 sips worth. Well, yeah, okay, I'm with you. That's why that's why I like that Slurpee coffee. It's, ground because you get coffee all throughout it. I'm telling you, Will, game changer.
Tim's a
Grass
big fan
puddle.
of Timmy H's. Tim's but Timmy's.
Timmy's! Timmy's!
Tim, are you the Tim Horton?
No, he's not because Tim Horton was a hockey player. All right, next question. Number
Timmy
6.
could be. Very rude. Timmy could be wearing skates right now. Here we go. Oh, yes, my question. Go on, Allyson. I was going to read it out myself. Give me one.
The head teacher in Matilda is called Miss Trunchbull. The head teacher in Matilda is called Miss Trunchbull. Is that true or is that false?
True. True.
You got 90 seconds. Hayley has said true. What are you saying, Doug? I used to drink iced coffee, but then I got tired of it. Yeah. April, you said true and false for the other one. Okay, no problem. We'll catch up there, April.
Mrs. Trunchbull. Have you ever been called Mrs. Trunchbull before?
No, why? Do I look like or
No.
do I seem?
No.
Oh, I was like,
No.
I've never been called Miss Trunchbull.
When you worked in a school?
No.
Teresa says false. Mrs. Trunchbull in Matilda was like this. She used to be a shot putter. That was the thing. She's like this big, burly, like horrible woman who bullies all the kids.
No, I certainly was not called that. I was every child's favorite. Tim, that sounds true. Thank you very much. I was a great teacher. Are you kidding? Kids loved me.
You fell asleep, didn't you? And that's why they loved you.
Yeah, exactly. I actually, the very first day I started teaching, I literally said to them, I'm not doing this for long. You make it easy on me. I'm going to make it easy on you. That was how I started my classes.
Doug said true.
Doug says true. To this day, I still have kids write me time to time to tell me, Marnie, I got your true. Thank you very much. That I was the best teacher they ever had and I changed their lives. So I'm just saying.
Marnie's a teacher.
Marnie, you're a teacher. All right. I can tell you the head teacher in Matilda is called Miss Trunchbull. Absolutely true. If you said true, you got that answer right. Tim, I was briefly a middle school substitute teacher. It was awful. Yeah, I was also a substitute teacher, supply teacher. The most thankless job out there. It is the most thankless job out there. What's the first thing they do? They all switch their names, right? I'm not Lisa. I'm Lindsay. Like I care what your names are. All right. Next question. True or false?
Here we go. In Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, the cities are New York and LA. Ali,
Okay.
what are we going with?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
false. That sounds too North American based. False.
In Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, the cities are New York and LA. Is it true or false? Marnie said, bless those substitute teachers. I teach second grade.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, it is hard. You would think older kids, people are like, oh, older kids. Teresa said false. Thank you very much, Teresa. They would say older kids, well, that must be harder. No, young kids, I think it's harder to supply teach for be a substitute teacher because they're used to systems and the same thing done every day. Doug says false. Thank you very much, Doug.
Tim said false. I think it's London and Paris.
Yeah.
I will tell you, when I was a substitute teacher, I did it as well. I was very nervous on my first day in, and they all decided they wanted to go to the toilet at the same time. And obviously I was like one at a time. They're like, well, I'm going to wee myself. And it was very horrible. Anyway, in Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, the cities are New York and LA. What are you saying, true or false? Teresa saying false. Tim's saying false. I think it's London and Paris. Doug's saying false. Marnie's saying false. We're all on the false caboose, aren't we, Ali?
False caboose. And Hayley, what is a caboose? You learned this the other day.
It's part of the train.
What part of the train is it?
Back part.
Yeah, end
What?
part. Very good.
End
Very
part,
good. Marnie, yeah, my neighbor is out sometimes and the class goes crazy and they're second graders. Yeah. Yeah. It's tricky.
Here we go. In Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, the cities are New York and LA. It is false. You all get a point. Bonus point for Tim because they are London and Paris. There you
Well
go.
done, Tim. Great job, everyone. Great job. Doing great on this true and false this morning. All right.
My question.
your question right. I'll ask you now. I'm sorry, Haley. I want to
You're thinking about
apologize.
when it was time to be, but thinking about those teaching days just going on.
I was like, oh, God, I'm so glad. Okay. Numero 8. The collective noun for giraffes is a tower. A collective noun for giraffes is a tower. Is that true or is that false?
True, because they're tall, like a tower.
I'm with you. I like your logic. Haley says true. What are you saying out there? A collective term for giraffes is a tower. What is there? Crows is a murder of crows.
A gaggle of hyenas or a giggle of hyenas.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tower would make sense because giraffes are tall. We also learned this week they've got blue tongues. Knew that anyway.
They do have blue tongues. We did. We've got a lot of giraffe. I feel like producer Will watched a special on giraffes is what's happening. Teresa says true. Thank you, Teresa.
Grasspuddle said false.
Is that true, Will? Did you watch a special on giraffes? Thank you, Grasspuddle, for your answer.
Doug said true. I don't.
Thank you, Doug. Marnie said
Mom
true.
said true. Hello to the shiny whale who's joined the stream. Tim said false. Tower makes it sound like they stand on top of each other. Tower of giraffe. Hi, William. Just joined the stream. Grasspuddle said, I think they have the same number of neck bones as us.
Oh, really? Wow.
An unusual fact, Grasspuddle.
Will did not watch a special on giraffes. Just a coincidence. There's all this giraffe information. Hot topics, giraffes. Views, thoughts? Anyone want to share? All right, I can tell you the collective noun for giraffes is a tower, everyone. That is absolutely true.
Come on! Point. Who gets a point? Teresa gets a point. I get a point. Bonnie gets a point. Doug gets a point.
Lots of points. Lots of points.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Next question.
By the way, William, who's just joined the stream, if you'd like to play, go to backchannel.tv and you can type your answers in there. Completely free to game, free to play. I'm getting my words completely mixed up today. Completely free to play. There is no pressure, Allyson, because there is no
prize. No prize, everyone.
Absolutely no. Although the prize that we get is the gift of you playing along with us. Thank you very much this morning. Here we go. I don't know who's joined the stream as well. We're playing true or false. You have to be over 50 to run for US president. True or false?
True.
Okay. You have to be over 50 to run for US president. Is that true or is that false? Could you run for US president, Allyson, if that's true?
Oh, yeah. I could have ran a million times over at this point, guys. I am 387 years old. You know,
how old is Joe Biden? How old is he? 70s? 80s?
They all look over 50. They all look over 50. I mean, whether or not there's a law, let's just say they're all over 50. They just look it. Except for Obama, but good-looking fella, right? He's aging well, so, you can't. He's ageless.
You have to be over 50 to run for US president. Is that true or is it false? Doug said false. I think it's over the age of 35. What are you saying?
Well, if it is false, Teresa said true. If it is false, then why the heck are they all over 50 is all I want to know.
Yeah, I have to be. Allison's getting more tired as the streak goes on.
The thing is, here's the thing. 50-year-olds running the world? I don't know.
Who runs the world? Old men.
Old men.
You have to be over 50 to run for US president, but is that true or is it false?
Teresa said LOL. Thank you, Teresa. Who runs the world? Old dudes. Who runs the world? Old dudes. Okay, here we go.
You have to be over 50 to run for US president. Is that true or is it false? So Doug said false. Teresa said true. Allyson said true. It's false. Yep, Doug was completely right. You have to be over the age of 35. Well done, Doug. Marnie said true. And Tim said false. We're only just getting your answers in. I think there's a delay on the system this morning. Okay. So let's give Tim a point as well.
Yeah, there we go. Tim gets his point. Excellent. All right. Next question.
You won't want to miss getting your points, Tim, because you know what points mean? Absolutely nothing. There is no prize. Right, here we go.
Tim, I believe Doug is correct. He is. He is absolutely correct. Doug, my cat Sophie is in the stream. Say hello to Sophie. Hi, baby. Hi, kitten. Hi, baby. All right, here we go. Next question. The slowest animal in the world is the three-toed sloth. The slowest animal in the world is Allyson Junesmith. Now, is the three-toed sloth, is that true or is that false?
Where does he go for his shoes? Yeah, let's go true. I don't know. Three-toed sloth.
Three-toed sloth.
Very specific, isn't it?
Yeah, well, apparently there's, more than just 3 toes on some sloths, but it's 3-toed. Is it? Is it the slowest? The slowest animal in the world is a 3-toed sloth. True or
I
false?
tell you what, I'd be dreading summer if I was a 3-toed sloth because I wouldn't want to wear sandals.
Oh, it's so embarrassing, right? You're like, all these people with 10 toes, I'm walking around with 6. Ugh.
Teresa says true.
Thank you, Teresa, for getting involved, being here the whole time. We're very grateful. William has just joined the stream. Hello, William. We are playing true or false. Doug says true. Grass Puddle said true. Thank you.
Hello to William and Claire, who've just joined the stream. If you'd like to take part and Dapperbee, all you need to do is go to backchannel.tv. Type your answers in there, completely free. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. Give us the question one more time, Ali.
Yeah, absolutely. The slowest animal in the world is the 3-toed sloth. Is that true or is that false?
Tim says true. I hear sloths are pretty slow. Doug said true. My cat Sophie says true.
Okay.
Caesar Milana, the cat world there, Doug. Here we go. What's
Well,
the answer,
I
Ali?
can tell you the slowest animal in the world is a 3-toed sloth. Of course it is. It only has 3 toes. It slows everything down when you only got 3 toes. There's not as much mass, not as much land mass that you're covering with each foot.
There we go. Takes them half an hour to get the trainers on. We're playing true or false. A few more questions. 2 more questions, I think, Ali. Get involved if you like to play the game. You're listening on an audio echo. Go to backchannel.tv. Dead easy. Just type your answers in. No loads of forms. You just do it and you're away. If you're watching on an echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. And now, Allyson, once you give your answer to this, I'd love you to do your 80s dancing while the answers come in. Can we do that?
No
I'd love that.
Yeah, we can do that.
The atomic symbol for gold is AU. True or false?
Oh, that's true.
The atomic symbol for gold is AU. True or false? Tim has said, by the way, if Doug's cat Sophie wins, we're all going to be really embarrassed.
It is true. That's true, as well as gold being AU. Chemistry was the class that I failed, and that's one of the things I actually remember from it. AU is gold. All right, for those of you who have an audio show, here we go. This is the last time I will do my 80s dancing. Feel free to keep getting your... Teresa says true. Thank you, Teresa. I'll pop you in there right now.
The atomic symbol for gold is AU. Go on, Ali, take it away with your 80s music video dancing. Raspberry said it sounds like AU. He's really going for it. Doug said true, and my cat also says true.
Doug, you want true? Yes, Doug, you get it. Doug, Tim, that's true. He gets excited like me. That's true.
The atomic symbol for gold is AU. You know when you're so tired, you go delirious. You look a bit, you've got a touch of the Kate Bush about you, Ali. The atomic symbol for gold is AU. There we go. Hey, you! That's what Grass Puddle said. It sounds like, hey, you! Tim said that's why in the book, or the movie, Goldfinger, the villain's first name is Ulrich. Oh, I didn't know that, Timothy. I hope you don't mind me calling you Timothy. Apologies if you do. The atomic symbol for gold is AU. It is true. Everyone gets a point, including Doug's cat, Sophie. Well done.
Doug's cat, Sophie. I think she's at 3 points now. She's doing pretty good, Sophie. Well done. All right, last question. This is it. This is a big one. Get ready, everyone. Get yourselves ready. Europe is separated from Africa by the Pacific Ocean. Europe is separated from Africa by the Pacific Ocean. Is that true or is that false, Hayley?
Oh, I'm so bad at geography. Is it the Atlantic instead? False.
Hayley's saying false. False is her answer. You now have
I'm going to look like an idiot.
90 seconds to get involved.
I can barely point out where we are on the map, Allyson.
Oh, I have no clue. Europe is separated from Africa by the Pacific Ocean. Do you know what's lovely is we can Google all that information now, so we don't need to memorize it. All right, former teacher. Teresa says false. Excellent. Thank you, Teresa, for getting involved.
Tim said false.
Tim says false. Thank you, Tim.
Oh, that hurts. Doug said false. But what is
Doug?
your cat saying, Doug? What is your cat saying?
Again, Europe is separated from Africa by the Pacific Ocean. Doug's cat says false. She's doing great. Sophie's a smart cat. Teresa said false. Yeah, there we go, Teresa. Thank you. I got you. Yeah.
The grass pedal said false.
Grass puddle, thank you.
When my mum says, "Is it a real job you do, Hayley?" I'd be like, "Yes, thank you. We spoke to a cat this morning. Thank you."
We played true or false with a cat. Legit jobs we get paid for. All right. Europe
What,
is
you're getting
separated
paid? All right, yeah.
separated from Africa by the Pacific Ocean. False, everyone. False. You were right there, Hayley. I did expect you to get the second part of it. It is separated by the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay. Yeah, very.
But you did
very
real
wrong
great. You did real
there.
great. Yeah.
So who won? Who won today?
Well, I think the overall winner is Sophie the cat because it's a cat playing true or false. So, I mean, Sophie, to me, you are the winner. However, your owner is the leading point scorer today, Doug. He stayed involved with all of the questions. So
I
Doug
think that's
is
unfair because Doug has been getting the answers clearly from Sophie. So a bit
from
of
the
cheating
cat. Yeah. So runner up to Doug, just so we know, would be Teresa. Teresa, you were in second. So it goes Sophie the cat, Doug, Teresa. And then between us, Hayley, you're going to be super happy. You are destroying this week. You won again, Hayley. Well
Come
done.
on.
Yeah.
Teresa, though, don't feel bad that I can't beat you. It's entirely fine.
Bonus points for the cat. That's right, Grass Puddle.
If anyone has a pet that would like to play tomorrow, get them on the street. We accept hamsters, snakes, whatever pet you have. Thank you, everyone, for taking part today.
Yeah.
Listen, that was true or false. We're back tomorrow, but we have shows here all day on Backchannel for you and your animals. Liv Harrison is coming up next, 8 till 10. Then Will is back. Producer Will is back with Kate Cocker. They're here 9 till 10. Hang on. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Liv's here 8 till 9. Producer
9.
Will's back with Kate Cocker 9 till 10.
9 till
Get
10.
your words right, Hayley. Jam and Rennie are here 10 till 12. 12 till 2 is the Anthony Davis show. Grass Puddle said the pet sloth is still typing. That's fine.
I love you, Grass Puddle. Doug says, Sophie says, thank you. Okay, go on. Sorry. We're talking about animals. This is ridiculous.
Hey, Doug, does Sophie say thank you?
Oh, no.
Come on. Hal Rudnick is here 2 till 4. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. What are we doing? Welcome to Backchannel. We are back tomorrow 6 till 8 a.m. Slightly losing it. But here's a fun fact to take away. Tell your cats. Maybe a tower of giraffes will play.
Giraffes will play tomorrow. We love you, Tim. Yes. Okay, fun fact. Fun
fact to tell your animals. The biggest pizza ever created was 13,580 square feet. Made, imagine rolling that dough. You wouldn't be able to spin that, would you? Made in Rome, Italy, 2012. The pizza was gluten-free and named Ottavia after a Roman emperor. How would you spin that? Like,
I have no idea, but well done. Well done. Gluten-free. That's the important thing.
But imagine if the world's biggest pizza had pineapple on it. Wouldn't be able to eat it.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Listen, we are so grateful you joined with us this morning. Keep joining us every morning. Thank you so much. We had a lot of good laughs today, guys. You were all on your A game. Thank you for making this morning so lovely. Have a great day, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow morning. Take care.
See you tomorrow morning.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry, everyone. I'm
sorry. See you
sorry.
later. Bye.